Hi. I know I haven't done a video in a long time, and I just wanted to just kind of catch up on some of the progress or lack thereof that I've been experiencing. I've been dealing with the symptoms for about a year, almost a year and a half. It was October of 2009 when I started feeling like this, and it's just gotten progressively worse. Um, I'd like to believe it's all in my head, but it's just new symptoms, a new day, and I just don't know how to explain it. Nobody believes me. I go to the doctors and they look at me like I'm crazy and they just tell me, well, you're too young to have anything wrong with you and you should just go home and just stop worrying. And, like I'm wasting their time and all I'm asking for is help. And I just don't know what to do. My symptoms include just feeling spaced out all the time. My memory's bad. I'm going to put this camera down, and a few minutes later I'm not going to remember where it is, and I'll have to look for it like someone's playing a cruel joke on me and hit it, but I'm the one that put it away. Things like that just scare me. Um, my memory is really bad. What else is there? I just I've noticed lately that my bowel habits are weird. When I go to the bathroom, it's just inconsistent. When I go to urinate, sometimes I'll go all day without urinating, or sometimes I'll feel constipated for just no reason at all. Um, but as far as the mental goes, or physiological, I'm tired all the time. I just don't feel like doing anything. My sex life is non-existent. Um, I just feel like I'm dying. I really feel like I'm dying, even though you can look at me right now and you wouldn't be able to tell there's anything wrong with me, and that's what everybody else sees on the facade and the exterior. But if I just try to tell people and emphasize to them that if you could just feel what I feel, I wish there was a doctor out there that would listen to me and just take me seriously. All day I feel like my day is a blur, and I sometimes start thinking irrational things, like almost like I'm delusional for a minute or two, and then I come back to reality and say, whoa, why was I thinking that? Like, if I see somebody, let's say wearing the same sweater as me, and then I'll say, well, what are they doing with my sweater on? And then I'll realize, well, why would I think something like that? That's just crazy. I'm always able to bring myself back to reality, but it just scares me why I would think some things like that. And I just feel tired and weak. I feel like I can't remember anything. I don't even feel human. I started going back to school recently, thinking that would help. I started going to the gym, just forcing myself to start going out and doing more things, because for months, when I made my last video, I wasn't going anywhere. I was isolated and housebound, and I felt like I might be giving myself agoraphobia by staying in all the time and staying reclusive. And so I started trying to break away from that, forcing myself to do things, forcing myself to be active again, and trying to participate in daily life that I had denied myself because of how I felt. And just, for I've actually had a few days of clarity where I felt like this was going away, and then it seems like when it comes back even stronger. And I just don't know what's wrong with me. I'm scared that I'm gonna die and not know why. Every day I feel like I'm gonna die, and I try to tell myself that I'm not gonna die. There is one upside, I guess, or a little bit of progress I've made since the last video. I was having panic attacks every day, and I didn't know why, and my anxiety was bad. It's still bad, but I don't have panic attacks anymore. Or I do. I get the onset of when I start feeling like I'm going to have a panic attack, and then I can control it now. But that doesn't kill the pain and relieve any of the symptoms that I still feel and that are getting worse. I always feel like I can't breathe. I always feel like I'm not getting enough air. I don't know. I just feel like I'm dying. I feel like my brain is shutting down. if I had to rate it from a 1 to 10 scale, it would be probably well over a 10, because I just feel like it's unbearable. I mean, I really feel like I'm dying, and I know I say that a lot, and you guys might look at me and think I'm so negative, and maybe that's why I'm feeling this way, but I really do try to be positive. I go to the gym, I go to school, and try to do something with my life, and it just makes it harder. I can't think straight, I can't remember things, I forget where I'm at. Like, almost like I'm blacking out all day or something like that. Like it almost feels like, now I'm trying to find a way to describe it that I was telling my girlfriend earlier. It almost feels like my mind, like I can't take anything in anymore. Like I can't process anything anymore, where my eyes, my ears, you know, being able to feel, touch things, like, these are like the windows to let all the information and experiences that I should be taking in and embracing, they're all closed, and I can't take anything in. It just stops. Like, everything I try to do hits a brick wall and has to has nowhere else to go, and I just feel like I can't take anything in. I can't experience anything. I get no satisfaction off of anything I do. Which is why I don't feel like doing anything half the time, because what's the point if you aren't mentally there anyways? I don't know what's wrong with me. For the longest time I thought I had a brain tumor. I had tests that disproved that. I've had blood tests, numerous blood tests, nothing. I don't know what else to do. I don't know if I should see a behavioral therapist. I don't know. I'm tired of feeling like this, and I'm not gonna lie, suicide has crossed my mind a few times, but I'm still hanging in there, and I haven't given up yet, so just wish me luck. And if anybody has any suggestions for me, if there's a doctor out there listening to this, please help me. I'm desperate. I don't know what to do. So just comment me, or just get back to me, and hopefully we can help each other out. I'm sorry my video couldn't be more uplifting and hopeful, but I just wanted to let you guys know how I was doing.